What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where, normally we're at a dealership doing some kind of film review, but I'm gonna let you guys know a couple of things that are going on in my life personally. And we're inside of my garage and you're probably wondering, well, where's my car? Well, my spouse has it. My significant other has my car because, well, she got into a horrible car accident and it totaled her car. She is using my car for the time being, but that's not the cream of the crop, the top of my stress, because I might need to move out of my home temporarily. What does that mean? Well, this is the reason why I'm posting this on the channel, and I might post more updates. Well, one thing is that I will have to probably change my office layout because if I'm not in my home, I'm not making videos in my office. And if I'm down to one car, which I am currently, well then I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get to different dealerships and film different things by sharing a car. It's really something that has just been on my mind, stressing that I just had to kind of let you guys know what's going on in my personal because it affects the channel. And with that said, the stress level is through the roof. Now, if you're wondering, why am I having to vacate my home over a car accident? Well, that's not the car accident. That's only one thing that has gone on. Well, let me tell you guys, we had a little hurricane called Hurricane Ian. Now, you guys know I'm based off of Daytona Beach, and that hurricane hit in the west side of the state, where I'm all the way on the east side of the state. But we got 2 days of rain.
I hear the abundance of rain.
I mean, it was crazy. Wind, rain, the rain gusts and wind gusts were, north of 90 miles per hour. And when it finally came to Daytona Beach after that 2 days of rain, well, it was more of a tropical storm, but it did a lot of damage to my house. And then when I went to go look into the damage and fixing it, I found more damage, mold damage. Mold is huge here in Florida, and it is something that really needs to be taken care of because it affects your health. I mean, there's so many different lists of things that mold will do to your body, especially over time. So with that said, I had to do these things in order to get my household back up to normal. Now, I'm not by any means complaining because of the fact that a lot of people go through a lot worse. A lot is going on. I am lucky enough to be able to live through some of this now, but I might need to take off and vacate and down to one car. Well, it's going to be tough to get all these videos out to you guys as soon as possible, especially when I'm not in my own home. And again, my stress levels and mentals are out of this world. I've been making so many phone calls to mold experts, contractors, roofers, all these people, insurance, just in order to take care of all of this stuff that's going on just for the house. Then we have to talk about the car, shopping for a new car for my significant other, and making sure that we're not paying super high inflated rates because of the market right now. Just so you guys don't think that I'm making things up, I definitely want to, show you some of the documents of the house. Obviously, I can't show you everything for personal reasons, but I can show you mold reports here, letting you know that my master bedroom and another one of my bedrooms needs a job done to take care of the mold. Now, you can't just take down one wall. If the mold is spreading, all the other areas where the mold is needs to be removed as well. So with that said, it's going to be a bigger renovation than I really wanted to do. It's just a big adjustment in our way of life in order to make things work and to keep on providing all of these Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Fiat, and Ferrari videos for you guys. Now, my neighbor here was not so lucky for complete renovations. As you see, that big dumpster is holding a lot of their belongings, and that is the company I am using for my mold restoration that will tear down the walls, rip up the carpet, and take care of all of that for me before I have contractors come in and put everything back together. You guys won't be able to see it looking up from here, especially with my big dome in the way, but I had leaking coming up through the roof where the garage door opener is and through that actual socket that it plugs into. Yes, leaking. That means all of these drywall pieces are getting replaced. So that's another thing. My car will not be in the garage. I'm going to be getting a new garage setup. For the OGs here, do you guys remember these plates? Obviously, the in-depth one for my Maserati Ghibli. Now, you guys can look at this and not see anything really that stands out. And That's normally how it works. But once we got everything checked and we had mold experts come in from South Florida and Miami, well, we got the lab tests back and it shows that we have mold growing in our walls, mainly on this white wall. But since it's a lot in the corner and the moisture is there, well, it means this wall is probably gonna have to get taken out as well. This is the majority of the living room. So front of the house here and the side of the house, just from moisture, mold, and all that stuff, is gonna have to get redone completely. Now my stairs actually here that we're walking on, one continuous piece of carpet all throughout the upper level of the household. So in one of the rooms, the carpet may need to come up. In two of the rooms, it may need to even come up. But if it comes up in those rooms, that means it comes up in every room, including the stairway and the hallway. That's going to be some trouble if we have to do the whole top floor and redo the full carpet. And as you can see, this room here, where the carpet got wet, and we had to remove the baseboard here to help dry it out, where we had the humidifiers in here for 7 days. Well, yeah, this is gonna have to get redone, this full complete wall, and then possibly this carpet ripped up. Now everything is moved out of this room for this fact that it's gonna need to get remodeled. By the time we're done with this, it's gonna be a big project. Same thing with the master bedroom here. A lot of mold here. This is actually the room with the most mold in it. So I'm not staying in here, not sleeping in here, because of the fact that I don't want to be sleeping in this exposed mold, especially because we have a hole here now where the baseboard used to be and everything is kind of ripped apart there. But you guys can see right up top there, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a crack going all the way at the top, all the length of the window. Again, very blessed to be in a situation to be able to talk about this and not have, got hit harder by the hurricane, and very blessed to be in a situation to where I can still live here currently, let alone possibly do the renovation. But if I can't, and the mold spores are, all over the place, when the teardown comes, it may get all over the furniture, it may get all throughout the HVAC vents, which have to be cleaned out as well during the mold restoration process. And then you are breathing all that in essentially as it's being exposed from under and behind the walls. So again, I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen. I'm trying my best to be able to keep it all together to get these videos out to you guys and keep everything moving. But this is my kind of way of letting you know why things may slow down on the channel, or why they may stop completely for a limited time while I try to figure out everything that I need to do in order to make this all work out and just get my head around it, make sure that I'm focusing on all of this stuff at home first before I go off to these dealerships and try to get to those, or even do the news videos or anything like that between my two channels, Ron's Rise and Roz Rise News. It's just a lot, so I'm trying to just focus and get everything set up for you guys because you guys deserve, my full attention. But right now, I can't say that you guys have it. So yeah, the whole garage, the 2 bedrooms, and the living room is going to be a big, big renovation. That it's going to be my first time. I've only had this home for 4 years. It was a new build. Got lucky and got this house right when I wanted it, but now I'm dealing with a few more issues than I wanted to. So, all right, guys, we're gonna make it through it, but I'm trying to make it. Now, hopefully the roof doesn't have too much damage, as we've kind of looked at. Maybe a couple things need to be sealed, and obviously the windows need to be resealed and done, but hopefully we're good on the roof. I'm just praying that it's not worse than you expect, because I still have to come out of pocket for a lot of things like the insurance deductible, which is pretty high depending on where you live. So I'm not gonna say exactly what we have to pay yet, because I'm not exactly sure, but it won't be cheap, unfortunately.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Now again, I don't normally do vlogs like this, so this was more of a personal vlog for the subscribers here at the channel, or whoever else might like to watch it and are interested in how all of this process goes. But again, thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to promote these videos much. I'm just going to post them on the channel. I appreciate you guys checking in. And with that said, we're already a month past the storm, and there's a bigger storm brewing here at the household. So I wanted to fill you guys in. Hopefully you guys did enjoy knowing what's going on behind the scenes. And if you guys did enjoy the video, obviously give it a thumbs up, because when you give it a thumbs up, helps get it up in the rankings, and then more views for me, and then hopefully that will help grow the channel so you guys can get more of these beautiful videos. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, you guys can always support by checking out the links down in the description below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. At this point, guys, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing the extra. Now with that said, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch. You can support by getting the t-shirts, the hoodies, the coffee mugs, even the stickers, something small there. And I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. See everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and Fiat, that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.